Let us remember that we are in the holy presence of God. My name is Brother Bob Carnegie. I'm the President Emeritus at De La Salle Collegiate in Warren, Michigan. This is my 70th year as a brother of the Christian schools, and I couldn't be happier and more proud to have spent the last 20 years at this wonderful institution. I never tire of hearing or talking about De La Salle and our students and programs. But as you know, the weight of the global pandemic has spared no educational institution, including De La Salle Collegiate. The pandemic has thrown Catholic schools across the country in disarray. Our community is suffering too. Forecasters predict that Catholic schools can expect 20% decreases in enrollment. Our families are hurting. In many cases, tuition assistance is the only way they can afford a Catholic education for their sons. The focus of De La Salle's Bridge the Gap fundraiser is tuition assistance. We have incredible faculty and staff, members who work tirelessly to ensure that our 680 students receive a Lasallian education. It makes me feel good when I know that your financial support goes to help our fine young men. To support our students, teachers, and staff, we need to raise about $500,000 in this campaign. Our annual budget is $2.5 million, and 52% of our student body receive this. We enjoy the financial support of alumni, donors, and friends like you. Every dollar raised in the Bridge the Gap campaign will go directly to support our students and their families. Your donation of any amount today will provide a young man with a Lasallian education. Won't you join the Christian brothers and me in investing in this important cause? Won't you consider supporting De La Salle Collegiate? I'm here to ask you to make a donation to Bridge the Gap today. Please think of the memories you have of your time at De La Salle and consider helping our students with a charitable donation today. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for learning more about our Bridge the Gap. Thanks for helping me promote our wonderful school. St. John Baptist de La Salle, pray for us. Live Jesus in our hearts forever.
Hello, my name is Charlie Lucas. I am a graduate of the 1955 De La Salle class. I am the youngest of 4 boys of immigrant farmers who came to Detroit for their honeymoon, found residence and a job within a mile of LaSalle, so we walked there every day. Each of us went on to higher education, the oldest a dentist, the second a surgeon, the third a famous mathematician, and I have been a professor at Wayne State University School of Medicine for many years, during which I have trained many graduates of De La Salle as they went through medical school. In my opinion, De La Salle provides the most comprehensive high school education in Michigan. The Lasallian education is thorough, comprehensive, cosmopolitan, stern, but with love, and the good brothers always encourage extracurricular activities. If the time has come for you, I encourage you to look at De La Salle for the education of your sons. I believe that it would be beneficial to your sons. Thank you for your attention, and go Pilots.
Hi guys, Jerry Zaccardelli, class of 75. A lot of you have been in contact with me already since our 45th reunion is coming up in September this year. Shout out to all the guys that have already contributed to Bridge the Gap campaign. Dan Lepp, Fred Bartolome, Jim Galoniak, Mark Rush, and many others who have actually stepped up and given forward. We are accepting all types of support and donation, and we do have to pay it forward to our other group of classmates that will be coming up in the future. We are still looking for several of our classmates. So if you know of anybody out there, email address, phone number, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be glad to get in contact with them, not only for Bridge the Gap campaign, but also the 45th year reunion.
John Monagold here, and I just want to encourage each and every one of you to support Bridge the Gap June 8th through June 12th. It's very important to the school. Let's make it happen.
This is Brother Robert Deary, class of 1961. One of the events that is coming up in June is our Bridge the Gap campaign. One of the things that we are looking for is help in our tuition assistance program. This year, our budget for tuition assistance is $2.5 million. Of that, 52% of our students get some amount of tuition assistance. Therefore, it's a very important part of our school, and one of the reasons that many young men who can't afford it are able to attend De La Salle. I would like to reach out to my classmates, the class of 1961. I know that many of you still have a love for De La Salle. I would just like to ask you to consider helping out in our Bridge the Gap campaign. One of the movies that I saw a couple of years ago that has always had a great impact on me, and you hear the comment nowadays a lot, pay it forward. And I think that at this point in our life, I think we should consider what De La Salle has meant to us, what it continues to mean to us, and consider paying it forward, giving young men like ourselves back in those days an opportunity to attend De La Salle by contributing to our Bridge the Gap campaign for tuition assistance. I wholeheartedly thank you for each and every one of you.
Because we're not able to join together as community, I think it's really important that we understand that the needs of the school and the focus of our school remain the same, which is the kids. Our students here I've always viewed as special kids from special families, and it can't all be done with tuition payments. We have to be able to give assistance to provide tuition and programs and instruction and experiences that cost money. So I would certainly make an appeal to anyone to be generous and to think of the kids and to think of the history of our school and all the things that we've done to make life better, not just for the kids and after they leave, but for the world in a small part as they go on like ripples on a pond, carrying forth good things that they've learned here that we reinforce that their parents instilled in them even before we got them. So whatever you can do to help, I would ask you to do so, and also thank you for any generosity that you can find to share with us.
Tony Catullo from the class of 59. Hopefully you can join us June 8th through the 12th, okay? Very important, probably a good half hour, maybe a little longer, but it's worth worth it going every night, and especially to my class of 59, listen, you better watch it, okay? Because you guys are going to appreciate it and love it.
Hello, my name is John Bernard. I'm a 1970 graduate of De La Salle. To my fellow De La Salle alumni from 1970, Richard Matanka, you started the silent auction at the Christian Brothers dinner. Please come up with some idea to bridge this gap right now. Young blood, you're always around. Tom Lepp, let's find James Kookaroo so we can get him back involved. Gary Swirsky down in Cincinnati, we want you involved. You're retired from General Electric and other engineering firms. Let's get involved and make this school what it is. You spent time here, 4 years. Let's come back and bridge the gap. De La Salle needs you right now. I need you to help me keep De La Salle great.
Class of 69, hi, Alan Radzevich, in case you don't know who I am. Guys, I guess I'm sorry we never get together as a class for our reunions, but if you made it to the 7th and the 13th and the one we had somewhere around the 40-something, 43rd, those were all fun events. Hopefully somewhere along the way we'll be able to get together. If you're able to help out on this Bridge the Gap campaign, if our school has ever been in a moment of crisis, I would say this is it. Not just COVID on top of it, everything else that's happened and transpired, and now we're here. And now we're at a point at which the school, I think, needs our help. So whatever we can do to reach back in and help and donate and do something for the school, get in touch with the school and to be there for them, I think it's great. In class of 69, you were fine as wine in the summertime, so you're always my favorites. Go Pilots.
Good afternoon. My name is Joe DeLay with De La Salle, class of 1980. My family's affiliation with De La Salle dates back nearly 70 years. The brothers educated a grandfather, sons, brothers, uncles, nephews, and cousins, all of whom are successful professionals today. It would not be an overstatement for me to say that much of my success and happiness in life is attributable to De La Salle. My wife of 33 years is the sister of one of my classmates. I was fortunate enough to attend the University of Notre Dame, largely because of the excellent education that I received from De La Salle. In my family, De La Salle has delivered on the motto, builders of boys and makers of men. If you can, please contribute to De La Salle so that the Christian Brothers can continue their mission of educating young men in the Detroit metropolitan area. Be safe.
Hi, this is Mike Poplowski from the class of 1988. Making a direct appeal to you, a fellow graduate and supporter of De La Salle Collegiate, during this Bridge the Gap campaign. Now more than ever, the school needs your help, and the school needs your help financially. And we would ask, and I would ask personally, to please dig deep and offer and give anything you can in order for us to bridge this gap during the COVID-19 crisis, so this place, the place that you graduated from, can remain for a long time to come, and Jesus can live in our hearts forever.
This is Brother Ken Kalinowski, class of 84. I am asking or appealing to my classmates to be as generous as your means permit to support your alma mater. You might have been one of the scholarship students that was helped here at De La Salle at that time. I know I was. So please, be as generous as your means permit. Some of you have sons here right now, and I hope that those of you who have sons in junior high would consider sending your boys to De La Salle. We need future pilots. Live Jesus in our hearts forever.
Hi, this is Steve Grouse, class of 74. Just wanted to remind you to go and bid on some fabulous auction items. Go to delasallehs.com and bid on some great items and help support the school and bridge the gap.
Hello everyone, my name is Doug McKay. I'm not only the golf coach at De La Salle for the last 28 years, I'm also a proud father of Kevin, class of 1996. We've had to cancel our very successful Christian Brothers Classic Golf here at Detroit Golf Club this year. We've no spring sports this year for all the golfers, for any of the sports. But we are going to try to stay on the positive side and bring back, bridge the gap. I'd like you, for any golfer since 1994, or any golfer that's ever played for De La Salle, reach in a little bit, look into your heart, give back a little bit this year to De La Salle. Bridge the gap, help bridge the gap. Thank you.
Since 1926, we've been educating young men in Southeast Michigan. We have over 10,000 alumni, and you are part of making De La Salle a success. Please join us in our Bridge the Gap campaign. All of the funds go for tuition assistance for young men here at De La Salle. Our families desperately need our help. Please be as generous as you possibly can. As always, we are still builders of boys, makers of men.
Hello, Pilot Nation. This is Coach Mukhtar coming to you. Right now, all private schools are in dire need. This epidemic, this historical period will eventually end, but at this point right now, we have a lot of families, a lot of people that are questioning whether they can afford an outstanding school like De La Salle. We don't have the Christian Brothers dinner, where we're supposed to honor a great man, Gary Buslett. Many of you were going to attend that. We don't have the outstanding golf outing at the Detroit Golf Club, where it was a huge hit last year. We don't have some of the things that Christian Brothers Auxiliary put together. So all of those are key fundraisers to help bring tuition down, to make it affordable for all our Christian families, or many of our families. I'm asking you to seriously think about and joining Bridge the Gap. Just join, whatever you can do. If every alumni just gives a few dollars here and there, we'll make it through. This is your school. I'm very proud to be a pilot, and I know you are. Live Jesus in our heart. God bless you all.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mike Zatkowski. I'm a 1973 grad of De La Salle, and for the past 40 or so years, I've been a teacher and football coach at La Salle as well. I want to call on you and ask you to make that experience that I had here possible for future generations of pilots. I want to thank you in advance for your generosity, and go Pilots.
Hi, I'm Greg Shea, De La Salle graduate 1983. I'm the fourth of four Sheas in my family to come through the school. My dad graduated in 1949, my brother John in 1975, and my brother Michael in 1978. For me, builders of boys and makers of men is no joke. I was an east side of Detroit kid, a city kid. I was very self-centered. I was pretty mouthy, and I didn't have a lot of humility. 4 years at the school changed a lot of that for me. I learned toughness. I learned hard work. I learned how to compete. I learned a lot about character and values. And the lessons that I learned at De La Salle, both schools, my first three at Connor and Glenfield and my senior year in Warren, were foundational to the way I live my life now. For me, De La Salle is community. I feel very at home in the school now. I'm still involved. I plan to be involved for quite some time. I'm also very, very much at home with my classmates. We have a bond. We are brothers. And I do believe that this Bridge the Gap initiative is, in a sense, a referendum on our brotherhood. We need participation from the alumni body. But De La Salle has to be around for kids like I was. It needs to be around for the kids who need it, the boys who need it, who need help with values and self-discipline, who need help with humility and character, who need help with hard work and direction and structure. I cannot imagine De La Salle not being there for kids of all sorts, boys who need the school. So please, get involved in Bridge the Gap. Take a look at yourself and your abilities. What can you do to help? This is a time when we have an opportunity to come to the aid of our school when it needs us most. I'm in. I hope you are too.